Hey folks, and welcome back to Glenn and Adrian's Rock Talk. That's Adrian.
And that's Glenn.
And today we're going to talk to you about Blind Faith, a new group for us. This is the group that had Steve Winwood and Eric Clapton forming a band together after their respective bands had kind of gone on hiatus or just kind of collapsed. Cream for Eric and Traffic for Steve Winwood. They also had Ginger Baker, who was actually not really supposed to come along. I think Clapton had hoped to get away from Mr. Baker. Like, he wasn't too thrilled, and that's why Blind Faith didn't last very long either. It's because Ginger had come along. And also Ric Grech from Family was in there too. They had a very controversial album cover. We're not going to get into that. On June 7, 1969, they did one of the biggest concerts that I believe they had, which was Hyde Park in London. Don't know exact attendance, but it was a very, very large crowd that day. So this is a slightly different arrangement of the song that we're going to listen to, which is Can't Find My Way Home. Now, I actually know that song really well, and I've played it in bands. Not sure. I mean, I think I may have seen this clip at some point or another. Adrian, have you seen this clip?
No, I haven't. I've never seen any video of Blind Faith.
Okay. So, have you ever heard of any different arrangements than what was on the record?
No.
All right. Well, this is a Steve Winwood original. Just last thing to mention. And I guess with that, why don't we just dive in and take a look?
Now we're going to do a new number got together, called Can't Find My Way Home. Come down off your throne and leave your body alone.
would seem that Winwood kind of willed that one to a stop. He's like, okay, guys, here we go. And got him on the second try. That was a pretty cool arrangement. I like that.
It was a good jam, I thought.
Yeah, they jammed it out quite a bit at the end there, which was nice. They were playing that in C sharp, which is interesting.
In a different key than what was on the album.
I believe so, yeah. D would be actually kind of the obvious choice.
Yeah.
Who knows? Yeah, Clapton sounds really good at this point in his career. This is probably my favorite time for Clapton would be around, 66 maybe to 70 is about my favorite years for him. I know also Steve Winwood, his voice kind of gave out on him just before the second chorus. It was like a little screech there, a little vocal fry. So that tells me that they were probably playing a lot, whether in front of audiences or not at that point. It sounded like fatigue. But it sounded great. I think that's something that could have ended up on the album that way.
I was impressed by the different arrangement. It was they made a very good jam out of it, and it was good to hear another version of that song.
Yeah, like what Ginger Baker was doing there as compared to on the studio.
Yeah, I guess Ginger Baker was. If I understand correctly, I think it was Steve who wanted Ginger Baker in the band a lot more than Eric.
Oh, well, that could be. Yeah, that's very possible. I mean, Ginger's was a great drummer. There's no question about it. Kind of a jazz rock guy, did really interesting things. So I could understand that. But in any case, I mean, their one album is definitely worth listening to. But it does sound like maybe it kind of got derailed as it was going on. I mean, it also seems a little bit short in a way. You've got the 5 songs that are each about, 5 minutes apiece on average. I know that the opener is about 8 minutes. I Had to Cry Today. Great song, too. Then you have the 15-minute Do What You Like. And it's good. But it suggests that maybe they needed to fill an album any way they could, Anyway, I think it would have been really cool to see what this band did had it been able to keep going and kind of maintain itself, maintain the original momentum, work out any personal issues in between the guys, and had actually moved forward as a band. That would have been some pretty interesting music, I think.
Oh, yeah.
Their second album, their third album would have been fantastic. Mm-hmm. But this one's still good. But to me, it shows really more potential that was there. We got some of it fulfilled. So anyway, decent band, definitely worth checking out the album. I wonder if there's any more of this show out there. All right. Well, folks, if you saw Blind Faith, or heck, if you saw any of those huge Hyde Park concerts that happened in the summertime, tell us about it.
Yes.
Enlighten us and tell us who you saw. Of course, if you saw Blind Faith, tell us about that because they didn't play a lot of shows, so be very interesting. Also, by the way, the things they did afterwards were pretty cool as well. We had Derek and the Dominoes, and that album had Duane Allman on it too. And then we also had the continuation of Traffic in the Low Spark era and all that. Also some nice music. But it was a nice way station, Blind Faith. So. All right. So with that, if you have other suggestions for us, folks, please leave them below. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like. And if you enjoyed our presentation, please subscribe. All right. Thanks for joining us. We'll catch you on the next one. All right. Take care, folks.
See you all later.